Matusi kweli ni mengi huko kwa mitandao. Matusi ni mengi, wanatukana huyu, wanatukana yule, wanatukana mwingine. Hawa wanaotukana huyu leo, kesho watatukana askofu, kesho ingine watatukana wazazi wao, kesho ingine watatukana mwingine. We need as whole of society approach to make sure that we have a nation that is measured, that our democracy does not become chaotic and abusive, and does not become democracy that undermines the rule of law. So tuendelee namna hiyo, and I can say without any fear of contradiction that my administration will keep to the law, and everybody must respect the law, because that's how we are going to sustain our democracy.
Rais, hali ya uchumi imeweza kuzorota, na ombi letu kama wananchi ama kama viongozi kwa hii nchi ni kwamba uweze kututengenezea. Kuna viongozi wamesimama hapa rais kukudanganya, wanakuambia kwamba uchumi iko sawa. Hawa ni watu wanajitengenezea mambo yao. Sisi tuko ground na tunajua wananchi wanateseka. Kwa hivyo nikitoka hapa rais, ningeweza kukuambia uweze kututengenezea mambo ikuwe sawa. Wenye wanakuambia mambo iko sawa, haiko sawa, au wanajitengenezea mambo yao. Na nitaweza kualika au majority leader aweze kutuongeleshea. Asante. Asante.
Rais, nimesikia viongozi hapa wanakuja wanaanza kusema ati uchumi imezorota. Nashangaa hao viongozi wanaongea nini? Na rais, ukumbuke hawa viongozi, rafiki yangu wakiongozwa hapa na huyu rafiki yangu, wao ndio walikuwa kwa ile serikali ambayo iliharibu uchumi wa nchi hii yetu ya Kenya. Na yeye ndiye alikuwa minister wa finance. Wakati wao walikuwa wanabeba pesa na magunia wanapeleka nchi za nje, yeye wakati huo hakuongea, akasema uchumi ni mbaya. Wakati sisi uchumi inaharibika tukiwa hawataki sisi iharibike, wanaanza kutuambia uchumi ni mbaya. Nashangaa, kwani hao ni viongozi wa aina gani? Na rais, wacha nikwambie, uchumi ni mzuri na uchumi ndio inaenda vizuri. Na hawa watu ambao hawako kwa serikali wanaharibu uchumi ili jina yako rais wewe iweze kuharibika, ndio uonekane wewe ufanyi kazi. Na sisi tunataka kuambia hao viongozi, tutawaambia ukweli hapa na leo, nyinyi ndio mliharibu uchumi na hamutaharibu uchumi hapa tukiangalia rais wetu akiwa hapa. Kwa hivyo rais, tunataka kukuambia uchumi iko sawa, na usisikize makelele ya hao watu ambao wako nje ya serikali. Kuna wengine tulifukuza na wao ndio wanaharibu uchumi ili wewe uonekane kama ufanyi kazi. Asante sana rais. We, haribu uchumi hapa alafu we. Kwani ile siku zingine mliharibu sisi tulinyamaza? Hamtaki sisi tuharibu? Muache tuharibu. Mkiingia mtaharibu penyu. We.
Wanaume, hii nayo ni yenu. Hii nayo ni yenu. Wanaume mwenye mnasikiza hii video, mali itakupata. I want you to listen to me so good and so well. Najua kuna baridi. Na baridi ikiwa, nyege pia inakuanga. So baridi na nyege zinapelekananga hivi. So unaona hii baridi na hizo nyege zako, shetani asikutumie akuambie uende ulale kwa nyumba ya mwanamke na ulipangi rent ya hiyo nyumba. Narudia tena. Shetani asikudanganye uende ulale kwa nyumba ya mwanamke na unajua vizuri sio wewe unalipa rent ya hiyo nyumba. Tafadhali, tafadhali. Itafika saa 6 ya usiku, itafika saa 8 ya usiku, mwenye analipanga rent amekuja juu pia yeye baridi na nyege imemuleta kwa hiyo nyumba. I don't know what will happen to you. Kitu itafanyika kwako, I am sure, ni mbaya sana. Either upigwe ama ufanyiwe kitu ingine worse than that. So nyumba yenye ulipi rent, usiende kulala huko. Sawa?
Guys, wacha niongei nitoke. And I want to tell this to everyone. As long as you are Kenyan and you have a leader who is in your constituency, who who is your member of parliament, if people continue to launch shoddy projects like these, launched by the women rep of Siaya County called Christine Ombaka. Christine Ombaka decides, and she's a doctor, so don't say that she's not someone who can think. She decides to launch this car shed for the people of Siaya County. And not just for the people of Siaya County. This is for the commissioner of Siaya County. This issue is not only in Mount Kenya. This issue is all over the country. When we say in 2027 all these leaders have to go, please guys, just note that every part of the country is affected. This is Siaya County. When you have leaders who put their names, and by the way, this is a very stupid thing that people and leaders do. And I hope this actually stops. That leaders are out there launching car sheds, launching fake bridges, launching toilets in schools, launching so many things like boda sheds, and putting their names up there. Money that is your taxpayers' money. And this person puts their name as if they're the ones who use that money has come from their own donation. I hope Kenyans you are watching, because in 2027, hakuna kubahatisha. Women rep, MP, MCAs, all those people should go. Bring in a fresh breed of people who are actually intellects, and they can actually understand and articulate the problem and how to bring change in the society. Because if we don't see things like this, and if we don't make noise about them, you may think that this is actually fashionable. But I'm telling you, the most stupid thing is when a leader, an elected leader, uses public funds to launch projects or to launch stupid projects like these by these women rep from Siaya County of a car shed, and then puts their name, a whole doctor, puts their name on, let me tell you guys. Now, like, if we don't educate the masses, and if we don't educate the people that these projects are actually from your taxpayers, and some of these leaders are doing this to get something back, because why would you, instead of even taking this money and putting it in a very important project like a classroom, putting it in a very important project like a dispensary in your small constituency, you go and build a car shed? And I'm sure people in your community most likely are lacking medication in some of the dispensaries in our constituencies. Even sometimes, even if you improve the chief's camp or a police post, it's better than, of all the things, you come and launch a car shed. That project is donated by those people who are paying taxes in that area. Where do you put your name? Yes, if you donated it from your own salary, it's fine. But Kenyans, we need to wake up and stop leaders who are taking advantage of us.
That Sirona Hotel story sounds like some Mexican or Colombian mafia kind of stuff. So, some guys sold Sirona Hotel to an unsuspecting client at 200 million shillings. Yani walimosha 200 million shillings. Wakamuzia Sirona Hotel but with a fake title deed. And jamaa akaamua kwa trace. So kwa trace, DCI wakatouch nini? Waka-attach accounts zao. But by the time DCI going to attach, the account only had 25 million shillings. So when the DCI attached the account, they approached Nelson Harvey to represent them. Na Harvey akawambia, before mimi niende koti, ekeni 5 million shillings kwa account. But then Nelson Harvey says that hiyo jioni akapata na beshte yake akamwambia, hao majamaa, those guys are walking dead. Usijaribu kukula hiyo pesa. And true to that guy's words, 1 week later, Nelson Harvey anaona a Mercedes-Benz Parklands police station, C200. And guess what? It's those guys plus their lawyers walikuwa wamekuwa unalived. Kuna watu wakisema malipo ni hapa duniani, they actually don't joke. They actually mean it. Tujaribu tutafute hii pesa kwa njia halali tafadhali.
So I'm very happy that evangelical church pastors like Tresia Wairimu, they are now waking up to the Zakayo con. They have now smelt that Zakayo is a con man. Zakayo conned them. But the question is, so even though I'm happy and I commend her for waking up, the question is, why has it taken Rigiji's impeachment for her and others to wake up? Yet, much worse things have happened before. We have seen much worse things than Rigiji impeachment. Where were they, these evangelicals, when Gen Z's protesters were being deleted in the streets? Where were they? Where were they during the finance bill debate? We only saw a few church guys like Catholic Bishop Muheria, All Saints Cathedral Provost, and a few others, Pastor Nganga, of course. But most of the evangelicals were just silent. They were silent through all those things. Abductions, they were just silent. Rising cost of living, Adani, scandal, all those things. They were just silent because they were on Zakayo's side. It has taken Rigiji impeachment, which is a very minor thing. You see, Rigiji impeachment compared to all those Gen Zs being deleted, Rigiji impeachment is very minor. It has taken Rigiji impeachment, unfortunately, and the picture of their friend, Pastor Dorcas, shedding tears. That's what has made them to wake up. Those are very minor things. Because they should have woken up when they saw Gen Zs being deleted in the streets, abductions every time, over 60, almost 70 people have passed away. They were just silent. They are now waking up. These evangelicals, they are the ones who misled their flock 2022 to vote for Zakayo. When Uhuru Kenyatta was telling people that Zakayo is not a good leader. But these evangelicals told their flock that Zakayo is God's chosen. Zakayo is the second coming of Jesus. So the flock chose to ignore Uhuru Kenyatta and they chose to follow their pastors. I don't blame them. Because the pastors have a spiritual voice. But what if your pastor lacks discernment? He or she will mislead you. So all along, as most Kenyans and even Gen Zs, we have had some few pastors on our side all along. Pastor Nganga, he's funny and weird, but he has been on the right side. Bishop Muheria, the All Saints Cathedral Provost, and a few others. But most evangelicals, through all those dark seasons, they have been silent and on Zakayo's side. Right now, their buddy, Rigiji, has been impeached. Their friend, Pastor Dorcas, they saw her shedding tears. But to make it worse, Zakayo plans to tax these churches. That's why I can say that these evangelicals now, they are at their Damascus moment. They have seen the light. That ukweli, Zakayo is not good. And Uhuru Kenyatta was right. He has been vindicated. So right now, going forward, let's see what will happen. Let's see. Because this lady, Tresia Wairimu, she's very powerful. She's very powerful. She's very influential in the evangelical churches. But I'm not happy that it has taken her Rigiji impeachment for her to wake up. So let her start saying the truth. And let her now start telling her flock that she was wrong. And make amends. Because we are suffering because also of the mistakes and wrong messages made by church leaders. Yeah. So let's wait and see what will happen.